Sarah Hotel Kempinski. Hey, you can wave. This is your opportunity to find out about the latest initiatives of the MTV Staying Alive Foundation. And welcome. Feel free. Feel at home. I'll be your MC for this afternoon, evening. But my first task this evening is to introduce you to our guests of honor. First we have Ms. Georgia Arnold, Senior Vice President, Social Responsibility of MTV Networks International and Executive Director of the MTV Staying Alive Foundation. Hi, Georgia.
Hello. That's such a long title, it doesn't fit on a business card.
You can wave. And our next guest requires no introduction, unless you've been off this planet for the past decade or two. It's Grammy Award-winning solo artist, founding member of the biggest selling female vocal group of all time, peerless singer, songwriter, and performer. Who's been thrilling us with her latest release, Miss Kelly Deluxe. It's Kelly Rowland. Last but not least, I am delighted to introduce y'all to Elizabeth. She is inspirational. She's the founder of the Elizabeth Youth Group and the latest recipient of the MTV Staying Alive Foundation grant right here in Tanzania.
Yes.
So, welcome everyone. Without further ado, enough chit-chat. I'm going to invite Georgia Arnold to tell us a little bit more about the Staying Alive Foundation and its aims, its goals. Welcome, Georgia.
Thank you. Can you hear me, or should I use the Mambo?
Mambo.
That works. It's a pleasure to be back here, and for me, I'm so excited. I was last here 2 months ago. I took Bill Rohde, the president of MTV, round in Dar because we wanted to see some of the projects that the Staying Alive Foundation are supporting. And I have the best job in the world. I work for MTV, I travel around the world. I'm traveling with Kelly Rowland this week, so you know, no one beats my job. But my job is really special because I work at MTV, but one of the things that I do is I run the Staying Alive Foundation. We set the foundation up 4 years ago to complement the work that we were doing on air. And on air we have a campaign called Staying Alive. It's our 10th anniversary this year, which I started it 10 years ago, so I'm feeling a little bit old these days. But the programming was about raising awareness about HIV and empowering our audience to make sure that they knew how to protect themselves and that they could talk to each other about safe sex, and for young girls especially, so that they knew what to do and knew how to say no or yes if they wanted to, and how to buy condoms. But what we realized as we made these programs is that we were meeting incredible people around the world. People like Lisa, and we wanted to be able to work with them and to support them. So that's why we set the foundation up 4 years ago. And what the foundation does is to give grants away, small grants, twice a year, to young people who apply for them, to make sure that we can empower them to set up their own projects on the ground and within their communities to work with other young people on HIV and AIDS. And that's why we're here in Tanzania, because Eliza is one of our grant recipients this year.
I think you've already answered my first question, but can you tell us specifically why you're here in Tanzania this time? Yeah.
Asante. Well, the reason we're here is not just to meet with Eliza, but also Kelly very graciously offered to be our ambassador this year. And I think it's really easy on the one hand for an artist to say, sure, I'll support your charity, that's no problem, yeah, I'll do a press interview for you. But what Kelly's doing with us is learning. And that, to me, is so important, because what she's seen today, and she can tell you about that later, but what she'll see over her trip when we go to Kenya as well, It's about finding out more about why she agreed to be the ambassador, so that Kelly can go home and really talk about this and be able to talk about the incredible work people are doing, but that we need to talk about it more, because as far as I'm concerned, if we all talked more openly about sex and about the work that people are doing on the ground, then actually it's one of the barriers that we need to climb over. So this for me is a really special trip, and while we're here we're filming a diary with Kelly, and it will be our program for World AIDS Day, which is going to be so powerful and so fantastic. And as ever with all of our Staying Alive programming, we give it away rights free to any broadcaster, anywhere in the world. We don't charge a penny for it, because it's about getting the message out there, and I think Kelly is going to do that really incredibly.
Thanks, Georgia. Kelly, would you like to tell us why you got involved in the Staying Alive Foundation?
After today, there are so many reasons why I got involved with the Staying Alive Foundation. Hold on.
I didn't know this would be so noisy.
But there are so many reasons why. Just when I was able to read up on all the history for the Staying Alive Foundation and what they've done, and actually seeing documentaries myself over the years, I knew immediately that I wanted to become a part of the Staying Alive Foundation. I'm a voice, and a voice that's, thank God, had some success. So I wanted to be able to take that and use it for a good purpose. I think that you shouldn't just be a celebrity just because you want to wear a cute outfit or you want to sing songs or make videos. It's not always about the glitz, it's not always about the glamour, but it is about giving back. And my parents have always taught myself, and even Beyonce's parents taught me, and we teach each other about giving back. And I'm just so blessed to be able to be here in Tanzania, to be able to go to Johannesburg, to be able to go to Kenya, and the different places that we'll be able to go to get the word out, because we're losing lives. And I think that it's so important to show young people that there is another way, that there is life. You can protect yourself. There are other opportunities. It's not just this, or whatever they're doing at that time. I say that because I've seen so much today, so I just want to go into detail, into wording. But I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so thankful to MTV for even thinking of me to be the ambassador. And I promise to do whatever I can to get the word out, and to definitely encourage young people to live life and live it responsibly.
If there was one key message you'd take home with you, what would it be?
If there were one key message that I would take home with me, what would it be? It would probably be to encourage young people to go out and get tested. I think that that's half the battle. To know if you're positive or not. What would you say? To know your status, and to spread the message, and to make sure it's all right. To know your status, and to spread the message about HIV and AIDS. I think that you should speak openly about it, because the more it's a secret, the more people are ashamed to talk about it. And it shouldn't be like that. It's real. I think that's when you hide it, it makes it not real. It almost makes it like, oh, that can't happen to me. And that's not true. AIDS has no face. And I think that it's important to speak openly about it.
Thanks, Kelly. Kwa sababu Elizabeth ameshinda certificate kutoka kwa the Staying Alive Foundation, leo atakuwa anapewa zawadi na Miss Kelly Rowland. Kwa hiyo, Kelly, please, will you award Eliza of her?
It would be my honor to award Elizabeth. Oh, yes. I just think that this whole room should give a roaring applause to Elizabeth and Eliza and what she's doing in her community to make sure that young people know about HIV and AIDS, and raising the awareness. What I saw from...
I just want to tell them.
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
Okay.
Kelly ameguswa sana na jambo la Eliza